And we're live. And the first word is...
Okay. So thank you, Turkey Tom, for joining me on my...
You can just call me Turkey. Actually, I mean, Tom is fine, yeah.
Turk. They call me Turk.
They call me Turk.
Turk Franklin, when he...
Is that a real person?
Kirk Franklin is a gospel singer. So you could be Turk Franklin. It is Black History Month, and I know that you are a proud black man. So, you know.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, massa.
No, sis. Okay. So, you know, I know that you've been talking about the Mama Max thing, so I have this here. This is an NDA. It was written up by Mama Max's lawyer. It's saying that you won't. So if you could, whenever you get the time, just go ahead.
Okay, that's fine.
Your name.
That's totally fine.
The date.
I can do it on my Xbox controller, right? Like, that's fine.
Actually, I think that you need like you're gonna have to write it on like a bread maker manual. If you got one of those.
Yeah, I might have something lying around. Yeah, I think maybe I could like scratch it into my desk with this screw.
Hell yeah, dude!
I think that would be good.
Yeah, that'll probably work. Yeah,
okay, cool. And I'll send you a fax of a photo of it.
If you could take a Polaroid photo and then fax it over to me, that would be great.
I can most certainly do that. It's not a problem.
Yeah. Timothy, thank you for coming on. Olive wants me to tell you that she says hi.
Hello, Olive. What's up?
That's actually the article of food. That's not a person. So.
Zur. What's up, Zur?
No, just like if you see any cans or jars of olives,
I should say hi.
They're subbed to me on YouTube. So
okay, cool. Well, shout out olives.
I'm not popular with people so much as I am items.
Okay, so, that's good.
You're a turkey, you know, like
a turkey's still a living fucking thing. It's not an item.
Okay, I didn't know we were gonna get all progressive, far left, given people
bringing the blue hair shit back, dude.
Do you So I guess I would consider you kind of like the most adjacent to Mr. Medicare. Did you ever watch? Well, I mean, other than him, I guess like you're kind of the Zoomers version of like him.
So yeah, I mean, I like Medicare a lot. There's this impression I think somewhere that I don't think I ever said this. If I did, it's easily the most cringe thing I've ever said. But I don't think I've ever said this. But apparently, people have this impression that I said like I'm the new Mr. Medicare, which I don't think I said that, and no one could ever be the new Mr. Medicare, and that's not my goal. So there's nothing like that. But people have that impression. But definitely, you know, Jim was like a big inspiration, especially in terms of his writing. His writing and the way he builds a narrative was very special on YouTube. So he was definitely like someone I was watching, you know, high school, and that I was like, whoa, this guy is, you know, he's got it. He's got something special.
Oh yeah, for sure. I wasn't saying like you're replacing him or anything. I'm saying like we're just kind of drawing a parallel between what you do and what kind of drew me into internet culture, I guess, in the first place. But I was going to ask if you had ever watched. If you obviously you've watched a good bit of his stuff, if you like him, Tumblrisms. Did you ever watch those?
I watched those. Yeah, I used to watch.
Internet Insanity.
Internet Insanity. There was one called it was about X. It was just about X, like the paranormal board. That was a good one. I like that guy with the glasses. I like the old one. Bloodsport was going on. The videos were so good. I don't know if you remember Tales from Trout. That was a good one.
Yeah.
All of that.
The really Sargon Super Sundays and
yep.
Yeah. He has a way of like truly if he's interacting with someone and they are even slightly bothered by him, he can get under their skin in a way that I've never seen anybody else. Like
Very bad, yes, very bad.
he shout out to Jim, by the way. Proud of
I
you
think it's
for
his fucking voice. I think it's his voice, dude. He sounds
it's
so
his
fucking
laugh.
smug. His
Dude,
laugh too. You
he's
know, like
like
the
just
yeah,
when
the wheeze,
yeah.
the wheeze.
Um, no, yeah, it is. Also, he's a pretty like nihilistic, like apathetic person. Like, basically, he said this before. Like, the thing that he cares about, like the two things that he doesn't want you to like fuck with is going to be like kids, animals, anything weaker things. He doesn't. That's what bothers him. But other than that, everything else is kind of fair game. So he will make fun of his friends, and he does like he's kind of cool and detached. He's like the last cool kid on the internet. I think I heard someone say that. Not really
Well, he
sure.
also has this no internet friends policy, right? So anyone could become the person to fucking make fun of, right? The owned. Anyone could be owned.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of the point of the internet. In my opinion, that's kind of the point of the internet, though. Is like anybody
Well,
can get made fun of.
yeah, it's not a problem. I'm just saying. I mean, there's like this specific stream back in the day. He's like the guy with this policy that like people will point to. There was a stream back in the day where it was like him, Warski. I want to say maybe Tonka Saw. There was just a bunch of people on the stream, like 2017 or something, like 16, and
Mm,
they were talking about like who is their friend. And they asked Jim, and Jim was like, "None of you are my friends. I don't fucking know you. You're just people on the internet." And like they all
yeah,
kind of went down the line, being like, "No, you're my friend, though. Come on, we're friends." And he was like, "No, I don't fucking know you. You're just some guy."
that is from.
I want to say it was Warski Live or
Yeah,
something.
that was a
Or
Warski stream. That was like right after. I think the aim thing happened. I don't know if you.
are you talking about step back, get the fuck back, stay the fuck back? Is it that?
No, that's. I think you're thinking about Baked Alaska, maybe.
No, I'm thinking about there's this. Wasn't it Warski that they're like running around in the street and then someone comes to fuck with them and one of them has like a gun. They're like, "Stay back." You know what I'm talking about?
Maybe I'm thinking of the wrong thing. Yeah, I think that definitely did happen though, dude.
I'm not misremembering this. This is real. I'm not schizophrenic, right? This did happen.
So on today, gaslighting Turkey Tom. This episode, gaslighting
You're
Turkey Tom.
if that's your goal, you're getting me really good because now I'm like doubting myself. I'm like, is this real?
No, I think I was maybe misremembering.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Because Baked Alaska did all that he did with the whole content spray thing. So I guess that's why I'm conflating the two of them.
Yeah,
That guy, does he still stream? Do you know?
baked. I haven't seen him in a while.
Did you see the video of him? He
Oh,
was basically like super mad that like Jim. He was like, "Why isn't he praying to God if he's dying?" That whole thing.
why isn't he praying to God? I don't think I've seen that. I don't think I've seen that.
Um.
The last time I was watching him was when he was back on YouTube for a while. He was doing the Sammy streams. Do you remember
Okay.
this?
Now, I think the last time I actually like watched his stuff, I just watched like clips of him on Twitter, because there's like a big community that dislikes him. I think the last two things I've seen of him was one, he was super mad that like when Jim got swatted, Jim was just like, "Oh, cops, yeah, we're good. See you later." Like he was just very calm about being swatted, and Baked Alaska lost his mind about that, which is a very funny thing.
Yeah.
It look up Baked Alaska molds. Actually,
Baked
maybe
Alaska malts.
I think that's what it is. Yeah. Uh,
Whenever I look up his name, all I get is the fucking like dessert. All I'm getting is
uh,
pictures of like this cake thing.
I think you have to like Jim's favorite. Where did I see this last? Ew, dude. Uh, Jim's favorite baked Alaska. Jim Mm, where did I see this at? It was on X. Or maybe it was on Reddit. Hold on. Sorry. Sorry to
You're
take
good.
this
You're good. You're
detour.
good.
Dude, here we go. I'm going to check the Medicare subreddit. I think it's kind of ironic that, like, that's how much he hates Reddit, and it's like kind of his most active, I guess, other than what is that other website that he's on?
Post or whatever, or not post, not anymore.
Yeah,
It's
it
something
would.
else.
No, it is Post, and it was Chud Buds.
Is it post? Oh, is Chubb the one that had the problem?
Yeah, Chud Buds is the one that the lady downloaded Minecraft or something.
Okay, gotcha. Oh yeah, yeah. With the okay, I remember this now. Yeah, that was kind of shitty. That's kind of shitty.
Yeah, that sucks. I can't find this video. I'll find it at some point.
Sounds
Um,
good. Don't worry about it.
molds. Okay, no, okay. Um, what was I going to say? So the two last times I've seen him was Big Alaska. Was one him yelling about Jim not caring about being swatted, and the other one it was him being mad that he's not a Christian or something like that.
Okay,
Is very strange.
that sounds funny.
You need to start a war with Big Alaska. That don't want to be the new Jim. You need to fight Baked Alaska.
You need to
That's
fight him.
yeah, I think so. He's probably gonna pepper spray.
He's probably fine.
He's
He's
probably
probably
in prison. I think actually.
no. He got out. I thought he got out.
I thought he had to still do like a bunch of time.
I thought he was there for a few months and then he got out. I feel like he's out. Hold on. I'll check his Twitter. I think he's out. He was trying to help me out with something very nice a while ago. It didn't end
Well,
up panning. It didn't end up panning out, but he was trying to help me a little bit.
well, then I'm just kidding, Baked. I love you.
Let's see. No, it looks like he's still around. He was around as of like 2 weeks ago.
Oh, I thought he went to jail for like, or had to go to jail for like 30 months or something crazy like that. Maybe I'm wrong.
Maybe. I mean, he's still tweeting and shit. I feel like it was pretty short.
But,
He was tweeting on January like 3rd.
but in all fairness, how many videos do you see of like guys that are just in jail though? You know
Videos
what I
of
mean?
them? Not a
You know-
lot.
no, really? You don't see like a lot
You
of
mean
those
from
videos?
inside the jail?
Yes.
I don't see videos of people inside of jails like ever.
I see
The,
them all the time.
the only one I saw recently was this kid that kind of looked like me, who I guess like molested someone, and it was all the black guys like being like, "Hey, what you do, you sick fuck," and like beating the shit out of him and like pissing on him. I saw that.
Hell yeah. That I didn't that's the one that I didn't see.
That's the only
No,
one I've seen recently.
I see a lot of these videos. It'll be like jail fights or like them FaceTiming or streaming from inside of the jail. It happens a lot. Maybe I just have a weird algorithm in my like Facebook reels. I don't know.
Yeah, it's possible.
Maybe it's all that time.
I don't use Facebook. I stay the fuck off Facebook. That's dark. That's old head shit. Okay, we're all on Kiwi Farms these days. All the young kids,
Oh yeah.
all the popular ones. We're all on it,
What,
dude.
dude? Kiwi Farms is it's back up and running.
Yeah, they're still around, dude. Josh figured it the fuck out.
Dude, shout out to Josh. I'm glad that he raised like what, like $40,000 a couple of weeks ago.
Am I delusional because I think it's 100? Is that wrong?
I may be wrong. I thought it was like 40.
I thought I saw like 94 or something, but I could be wrong. Let me check.
The last I checked, it was like 40 grand, but that was like 2 weeks ago.
It looks like it's $153,476.
Let's go. That's
Damn.
twice what Keffel's made almost to shut Kiwi Farms down.
Figured it the fuck out, dude. And there's a whole list of intentions and people to go after and deal with. Riz, dude.
Dude, Despacito.
Major Despacito. Major.
They should have put, if they put the description of that fundraiser as Despacito, they would have raised what,
1 mil.
4 million?
Yeah.
5 million?
Something big. Something huge.
I seen a video, one of your videos the other day. You were talking about like how actually cool and base Skibidi Toilet is. So I've been encouraging my son, who's almost 3 years old, to say that as often as possible.
Just be like, you're praying his first word. Well, if he's almost 3, he's had his first word. But I was gonna say if he's an infant, you'd be like, please say Skibidi, please say Skibidi.
He does this thing that, so I do that. I of course do Obama Despacito Skibidi Toilet, and he's doing the like remixes of the Moana songs, but he says Obama instead. So that's pretty sweet.
He says Obama.
Yeah. So like
he thinks the movie is called Obama, or he'll say Obama is the lyric.
No, he just says it as a lyric. So he likes taking songs and then putting in like his own words to make it like funny, like Mary had a little fart type thing. Like he just does it as like a goof around the house. And it's also the Despacito thing. He thinks it's like my wife kind of gets aggravated at me for going, Despacito. And so he thinks it's kind of a cuss word now, I think. So he's been going like Despacito. Like, that's where he's at. And I'm like, it's my son.
You got to keep doing that, dude. This is my boy. This is my boy right here. We go to the stove. We get our Despacito on. That's good.
And then here's my wife. I do not. You do. Skibidi Toilet.
Skibidi Toilet, dude. Obama.
So, have you ever thought about making a list of arm that you could beat in arm wrestling?
People I could beat in arm wrestling?
Yeah, dude. I'll train you.
I think I could beat most people my height in arm wrestling.
How tall are you?
5'10". Most people who are my height I could beat. I go to the gym a lot. So.
Look, man, you need to hit the gym and gain those extra 2 inches, man.
2 inches, dude. I don't think it's gonna happen. I'm fucking okay. I'm like 5'10" and a half, which is the new 6 foot. So just think about it that way.
You're 5'10", which is basically like 6 foot, but like 6 foot's kind of like a flat number. So I would say you're more like 6'1", but 6'1" sounds kind of weird. So I'd say you're 6'2", dude.
Yeah,
we're the same height. That's crazy.
Oh, dude, we're both big people.
Just
being arm wrestle.
2 guys hanging out, being 6'2". You know how it goes.
I wonder who I couldn't beat in an arm wrestle. That's what I want to know. YouTube arm wrestling will be fun.
Let's see. Who do I think would? I think the sleeper there would probably be Charlie, like Penguin Zero. I think that.
You think he has good grip strength?
I think so, because doesn't he train like martial arts, right?
I'm not actually sure. I feel like he does CrossFit, but I don't know that he does. I just in my mind.
If he does CrossFit, you can put that guy in a locker. That's fine.
Well, the thing is, he is shredded, but he's very lean. Like he's not like I think I saw some interview where he said he doesn't want to get too big because he would look like kind of a barrel or like short and stout. So that's why he tries to be lean. So it might be tough. He might have great grip strength. Some people like I have this friend who is not like he doesn't go to the gym at all, but like you wouldn't think he could do anything, but just because he works construction, he has like practical strength. So he beat me in an arm wrestle pretty good.
I don't even know how good I would be. I've lost arm wrestling to like people that are weaker than me. I have like really good. So I'm a strongman. But that's like I compete, and I can deadlift close to 500. I'm a pretty strong guy, and I've been beat by guys that can't deadlift a 2 plate. Like
it's kind of a different kind of strength, yeah.
Yeah, it's people either got it or don't. And I've been whooped probably by every like real country boy. Like if they're real country, for some reason, they are born to arm wrestle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wouldn't know it. Wouldn't know it. I'm not from around this.
I think the only person I'm worried about, well, I think you could take iDubbbz probably
Maybe.
more than likely. You could be,
I'm worried about Nikocado Avocado. That's a big one.
he would absolutely cry if you.
I think he would cry, but he would win. He'd be like, he would just destroy me.
Oh, that's terrifying. Him
Because
crying,
he'd be like,
crying all over.
I can't believe I'm winning right now.
Do you think that's a character? I mean, obviously, he does. I don't know how to explain this.
It's like a fetish for him, but I mean,
I think he's just
he does it so much. Like, I mean, it is a character, but it's also he's like kind of always playing it, you know.
I feel like Keemstar is probably a really nice guy outside of YouTube.
When I went to his house for the 4th of July, he was pretty nice. Yeah, he was cool.
Huh.
Yeah.
Did you try to get in any like Roman candle fights or anything like that?
No, he just he drove us slightly tipsy on his like ATV thing. That was pretty fun.
Oh, like a side by side?
Yeah.
Oh, that's rad.
Yeah, it was cool. That was fun.
Someone said Nikocado for a fish tank. That would be that's rough.
I wonder if he would do it. Probably not. Unless the money was insane. Unless they gave him like $5 million, I don't think he would do it.
Do you think that he? I think he would.
You think so?
I think he would do it for about one episode. He'd be there about a day and a half.
Maybe. I can't see him sleeping there. I feel like he's just like he's too rich to like suffer for stuff like that, you know? I feel like he's just got too much going on.
Well, I mean, he suffers for like spicy noodles. Like, look what those do to his heart, like every day. I don't know. I think that he just kind of likes suffering in some weird way.
Maybe.
Just my opinion.
Maybe.
I wonder.
I mean, I think he just likes getting fat. He's just like a feeder or whatever. He just likes to fucking eat.
Dude, are Sam and Dr. Disrespect still like gonna fight? Do you know?
Was that ever gonna happen? I thought that was kind of like a joke to just get attention.
I don't know.
Because Doc is like, Doc? I guess Doc is streaming right now. He probably is streaming, but yeah. In my mind, they never. I mean, I don't know this, but I assumed it was for attention or something. I mean, it's a good ploy, but yeah.
So I'm not best friends with Sam, but I do know him. You have to either you have to match his energy, and it's kind of impossible to do that online. Like in a real conversation, I can just be as I don't know what is that word? Sarcastic. Not sarcastic. It's the thing that iDubbbz criticized him for. Ironic. I can be as ironic as he is. But on Twitter, I don't know what irony is. I can't even. How do you survive on Twitter? Do you like being on there? Like,
yeah, I mean, it's kind of fun. I just kind of like, I don't really look at a lot of tweets. I mostly just tweet bullshit and then get the fuck off. Like, I'll just make something. I'll say like a really retarded thing for likes and then leave. That's basically it.
I mainly just go like just make sock puppet accounts, and then no matter what it just gives you that default feed. You know what I mean? And yeah. I just get on it and I go like, women are afraid of boats. It'll be like women are powerful, and then I just go like women are afraid of boats, and at least one person is gonna lose some time over reading that and needing to respond to me.
Needing to correct you and convince you.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, I know how that is.
people keep on telling me to like get on there, but I just feel like it's mostly just a weird. It feels like it's too political. It feels like I just want to read about like fart jokes and stuff like that. Like maybe I don't spend enough time in the right
It
corners
depends
of
on where you
Twitter.
go. Twitter, if you go on right away, is pretty political and like a lot of cancer memes. But if you follow the right people for long enough, it gets better. But I mean, once again, like I try not to look at my feed too much. I'm not trying to doom scroll too much or just scroll for that matter. Yeah, trying not to. Sometimes, nights you can't sleep, you give in sometimes and just look at some bullshit. But I'm generally trying to stay off of Twitter too much because I mean, it doesn't really add to your life, I'd say.
Some nights you stay up cashing in the bad luck. That's what Elon Musk says. I heard it. He said that. So
That's an interesting quote.
yeah, you can
Extremely
Google it.
wise.
I think someone even wrote a song about him saying that.
Really? Wow, that sounds fun.
Yeah, it's a
That
pretty
sounds
fun song. Um, shit, what were we talking about before Twitter? Something about
Nicki
you
Minaj?
yeah, characters. Who do you think I guess like you've probably interacted with more than a handful of YouTube personalities at this point. Who do you think is the most vastly different, like their character from their person? Like, have you had any
When I met
experience with that?
When I met Alex Jones. Yeah.
You met Alex Jones?
Yeah, pretty
What,
recently.
what was that like?
He was really nice. He was really kind. He was really chill, cool, everything. And then as soon as he got in the air, he was super like just going out there. I mean, he's an entertainer. I'm not saying he's
Yeah.
like lying about his opinion, but like off air, he was like super chill, cool, just like, "How's it going, man? Nice to meet you. Look at your shirt. All right. See you guys later." Like he was like really cool. He's really just like very chill, normal guy. And then when he was on the air, like he turned it on.
Yeah, I guess that kind of makes sense.
Yeah. It was for I was filming a thing with Destiny and he was debating him, so I was at the studio for that.
Is Destiny actually is he lying? Is he catfishing his height?
He's not that short, man. He's not that short.
Yeah, I feel like every time he talks, he's like, "Oh, I'm like a strong 5'8", and I feel like he's probably just not. I feel like he's just
I think he's
tall.
5'7", and honestly like 5'7.5", maybe 5'8". Yeah, I could see it. I
Hmm.
guessed 5'7.5". I could see 5'8". It's possible. He's like, so I'm like 5'10". He's like 2 inches shorter than me. Maybe he's 5'7", but maybe.
He seems like a legitimately like Destiny. Seems like a probably an actually good friend.
Yeah, I think so. I
I
mean,
feel
I don't know him that well, but he was really cool to me when I hung out with him.
I feel like he kind of gets like I don't know if it's just par for the course as far as like any kind of social media. Just investing a lot of your time, you're gonna you're gonna run into crazy people, but I feel like he definitely has run into some insane humans
Yeah.
that they become his orbiters.
Yeah, for sure. He has. I mean, he in a way he's I talked about him I talked about this with him in my video that I filmed with him, which should be coming out in a couple weeks, but he definitely like he finds it kind of fun to deal with that stuff. Like he doesn't try to invite crazy people, but when they are around, he finds them interesting, so he likes to talk to them. And then when they blow up on him, he finds it fun to like parse it out and like deal with them. So it's like he has dealt with crazy people to an extent. You can feel bad for him, but to an extent, I think he also enjoys it a little bit.
Hmm, sure. Remember him saying um, at some point he was talking about stress versus eustress and like how he likes to be under a certain amount of stress. And I completely agree with that. I think that stress is normally healthy. It's normally part of like developing um, as a person. So yeah, I get that. Um,
Yeah.
just harnessing that stress in like a healthy way. It's just he. Yeah, I think it's probably just part of kind of being popular that sooner or later you're gonna rub elbows with lunatics. That's just how it goes.
Yeah, I mean, it's also just kind of if you meet enough people. For every 10 people, maybe one of them will be kind of off. For every 20, one of them will probably be crazy, like genuinely.
What do you think? What's a good based to cringe ratio? You think? You think 9 out of every 10 people are based and one is cringe?
I think most people are just kind of boring. Most people are just kind of like not. I mean, not that that's a bad thing. I'm just saying most people like aren't really either. They're just kind of trying to live their life. Good base to cringe ratio, I would say, is probably like pretty close. Maybe like 60 based, 40 cringe. Maybe slightly above or below that. I wouldn't want someone who's all based because then they're not going to be that interesting. And I don't think anyone is completely based anyway. Some people are completely cringe. That is, some people are.
I think Henry Cavill is probably the most. He seems like the most based person.
That we
we only get these slivers of his life.
You don't know. We don't know who he could be, dude. He could be dressing up in a pink tutu, which would be based.
It's like, well, what if someone's like, "Hey, come over and take my dog's quinceanera seriously," and then you go over there dressed in a pink tutu, and you're like, "So, like, that's kind of based, huh?"
Sort of.
I think most people. I think most people are meant to be. Most people are meant to be boring. I think that's fine. I think that. How old are you? You're younger than me.
I'm 21.
21. Okay, yeah. So I think that most people like probably 25 and under want to be interesting sometimes when they're not, which is worse than being uninteresting and knowing they are not.
Yeah, but some people are okay with it.
No, I'm. It's fine to be like if you just want to blend in, that's cool. That's fine. But I feel like some people feel like they deserve like I don't know, like celebrity or like they're very entitled to other people's attention despite not really having the personality to sustain.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of contradictory to my job, but I kind of want to blend in. I don't know. I don't want to be seen as like special. I just want to do my shit. You know, I don't know. I don't want like some people want to be like a star. Like I don't know. Obviously, that doesn't really make sense anyway because I cover other people really. But like, I just don't want that. You know.
Do you think that like covering those people being bananas? That's the medical term for R-worded. Do you think that has helped you kind of avoid those like weird?
Oh yeah, definitely. I think about it often. Yeah.
Oh, one of my viewers asked if you're ever going to make another Discord server and why you took yours down.
Not making it. Took it down because the mods were unable to police it basically, and I don't want to pay someone to run a fucking Discord server. So, yeah.
It's because of the racism, isn't it, Tom? That's what did it. All the racism.
So the problem was one day I was streaming to like 1,000 people like live, like enough people were watching that like if something weird happened on stream, I wouldn't like it. And then one of the mods calls in. He's like, "Hey, man, do you hear about this person in the server?" I was like, "No, who are they?" He's like, "Well, they're a pedophile." And I'm like, "Oh, well, you banned them, right?" And he's like, "No, I thought it was funny to bully them. So I kept them around in the server." And I was like, "What the fuck?" So I like get frustrated with him. I talk to the other mods and they don't know what the fuck is going on. And apparently everybody, a decent amount of them knew he was in the server. Some of them didn't know he was a pedo. Some of them thought he was. So eventually I was just like, I'm not dealing with this. So I basically shut down the server. Come to find out, there wasn't even a pedophile. There was an 18-year-old who like sexted a 16-year-old. So it was just like,
dude, what the heck? He was 18 and she was 16? Dude, send him to the ocean.
Sick fuck. Right?
That's fucking weird. Nobody else has ever done that. So, except for him, he's alone in this world. So
he should be. But yeah, so I was just like, but after that, I already shut it down. I was like, it's just not worth it. Like, fuck this.
No, yeah, I totally get that. The only thing that I have a Discord. It's for like just kind of close friends. That's it. I think it's got like 30 people in there.
Yeah.
I don't want. I feel like Discord kind of brings out the worst in people sometimes. Because look, man, I've seen your videos. I know what happens in Discords. It's always there's
Usually nothing good if they're
it's the
public.
furries. They love it. The furries love it. What is that 3-letter thing from your videos, dude?
3-letter thing. Losers, creeps, and pedos. LCPs.
Yeah, that's
There's a bunch of.
Sorry, man. I'm not.
No, you're good. You're good. You're good. You're good.
Has anybody ever asked you to autograph a turkey in real life?
No. Someone did ask me to sign an autograph, and I was like, "Do you just want a picture instead?" And they were more cool with that.
Will you could arguably go to, like once a year the president pardons the turkey.
Yes.
Could be you. You could commit a crime and then go
there. Could be pardoned. Can the president pardon actual criminals too?
Yeah. Yeah.
How many pardons do they get?
I think just unlimited, right? Like,
I feel like they should probably get none.
How many?
They should probably get 0
pardons can a president give? Broad but not unlimited. Oh my good lord. Franklin D. Roosevelt gave out 2,800 pardons.
Wow. The entire Nazi party.
Yeah, dude. We needed NASA. So look, do you like the moon? Well, you're gonna have to work with some people, all right?
Good guys.
Did you talk to Alex Jones about Nazis?
I barely talked to him. It was like a 30-second, barely even conversation.
I feel like that's one of those things where you could just be like, Nazis are weird, huh? And then he would just tell you everything he knows.
Yeah. Yeah, probably. But he did have a cool studio and everything.
Well, I guess out in Texas. I don't know if he's still in Texas, but he was
somewhere.
Ooh. Was it Area 51?
Yeah, dude, it was in Area 51. Yes, you're right.
That's terrifying.
He had aliens there, and he was fucking them.
You mean like illegal immigrants, or like?
Yes.
Green men.
Yes.
Or both.
Green illegals.
Imagine picking up like a bunch of guys from just like Home Depot, and you just paint them green. You know?
Yeah.
A 2 for 1. What is JReg? I don't know who JReg is.
He's a YouTuber.
What does he do?
Comedy, art stuff. He used to do like a lot of political compass memes.
JReg? What did you just say? Political
compass memes. Like he would like have like a character for each of the.
How does that translate?
Sides, and then eventually he does other stuff now. But it would be like the fasci guy and like the communist guy and like the it was like authoritarian right, authoritarian left, and then it was like anti-establishment left and anti-establishment right. So the anti-establishment right one was like he loved money, but he was okay with pedophilia, and then it'd be like the right-wing guy was just a Nazi, and then like it was just like that kind of thing, you know.
Oh, it's pronounced Jereg. Oh, my bad.
I call him J-Reg.
Yeah, see, me and Tom are his homies.
I think I met him and I said J-Reg.
I think I met him and I said that.
Well, I know I met him, but I think I said J-Reg, and I think that's real.
I think me and Tom were hanging out together and we met that guy and we said it at the same time.
based, dude. So
Um,
based.
I would pay Tom Josh Block money for an autograph. I would pay Tom Josh Block money for an. I don't know what that's supposed to say.
Josh Block is like
No. I know who that is. It just says I would pay Tom Josh Block money for an autograph.
I don't know what kind of money Josh Block has, but yeah.
$3.
$3?
Do you think that Josh Block can afford $3?
Well, he oh wait, okay. The meme is that he'd charge people for pictures. That's the meme. I'm so stupid. He charges fans for pictures if they try to approach him. He's like $50.
Oh,
So that's where it comes from. Okay. I was blanking so hard on that.
okay. Oh yeah, you just made a video about this. I just watched the video.
Yeah.
I know that reference.
I just made it. It's crazy.
Dude, how much of this stuff do you feel like you retain? Like if you like
If I
honestly.
strain my brain really hard, a decent amount, but a lot of it is in one ear and out the other for the video, you know. Because there's just so much.
Dude, I feel is it because you have to deal with you have to read some pretty dark stuff sometimes. I'm sure that there's stuff that you just wish that you could not have read.
Yeah, I mean like giggly goon clown stuff like that.
What?
You know who the giggly goon clown is?
Oh, oh god. Do you know who Kevin Handler is?
No.
We'll talk about this off stream.
Okay.
I'm gonna expose you to a guy that you're gonna be like, "Hi, I wish I didn't know he exists."
Okay, that sounds good. I'm down. I'm so down, dude.
Yeah.
I just want to torture my mind.
Yeah, dude. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna wrap this up here. If you don't mind, stay around. Are you streaming on your end too?
No, I didn't end up going live. No.
Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this, and if you want to stick around for a second, I'll talk to you.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
All right, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. If you are not subscribed to this young man right here, Mr. Turkey Tom, or
subscribe to this little boy right here, Andrew Riggs. Give him a sub.
Yeah.
My protege. I always call him my protege.
That's what he always calls me.
He's next up. He's next up.
Real. Oh yeah, Turkey Tom or Tom Dark on YouTube. Check him out and learn something about some insane thing. It's worth it. Definitely. Thank you, Tom, for coming on.